Morning guys, Lee for Fry's Garage here. I've got a 2011 Jeep Cherokee here. Now, it's overheating, it's pushing and calling out. Now, the guy's got it towed to my house. Well, he drove some of the way and the rest got towed, but anyway. So, the interesting part is the gauge on the dash, so the coolant gauge, temp gauge, is only reading half, but you could tell definitely that the engine is much hotter than that. And the cooling system, engine oil is bubbling. Now I've plugged the scan tool in to see what the computer is reading. Now most of these engines are designed to sort of derate, shut the injectors off or whatnot, or derate as such, reduce horsepower to save the engine. So I've got to show you, it was reading 117 degrees when I quickly plugged in. Now, it's been a few minutes and I've had a look around just to diagnose while it's still hot. But I'll show you, like, check it out. Look at that. It's down to 109, okay? 109 degrees. Look at that gauge. That's running temperature. Unfortunately, we got some problems and I don't like the chances of the health of this engine. I think it's going to be an overhaul. It's a V6 aluminium head. So yeah, we'll check back, but it always pays. Look, I know it's not part of servicing, especially the dealers, but it always is a good thing to sort of get your gauges checked, especially temperature and oil pressure, just to make sure that they're okay. I do it. I'm just anal, I guess you call it. And this is why. So this poor couple now have, which I believe is going to be an engine rebuild because the damage would have been too much. And yeah, for the sake of a faulty gauge on the dash that you use to look at, no warnings, no engine light. So that's, I guess, where, you know, the software package has sort of failed. Yeah, no alarms, so you'd never expect it, would you? All we can do is try and smell coolant or whatever, but didn't. So anyway, we'll have a look, but it's just another one of those horrible situations. And another reason to just get your gauges checked now and then when you get your car service or even at your major service. Get them to plug the scan tool in and see what the engine temperature sensor is reading and what your gauge sensor is reading. A lot of the new stuff runs CAN lines, it's all reading from the same sensor, but a lot of the stuff isn't still. So the cheap temperature sensor that runs for the gauge on the engine separately is the one at fault, or you've got a skewed gauge, all right? You've got deviation in the gauge. So anyway, interesting one, not a good outcome, but that's automotive. All right, guys.